Hello Grizzlies! Today you will be viewing a short presentation to help prepare and guide you through the pre-enrollment process for next year. Pre-enrollment is the time when you choose courses you would like to take, and the more informed you are, the better choices you'll make. Those choices are very important and serve two goals. They move you closer to the goal of graduation, and your choices should help prepare you for academic and career goals after graduation. So, let's get going.
Before we discuss course options, there are a few items that are important to review. One of the most important to review are which credits you need to graduate. As you can see, you need 23 total credits in the areas shown. You reviewed this in your advocacy class, but if you have any questions or concerns, be sure to discuss those with your grade level counselor or your advocacy teacher.
In addition to the district's graduation requirements, it is also a goal that your credits meet the qualified admissions requirements for the Kansas Board of Regents schools, Wichita State, K-State, Emporia State, Fort Hays State, Pittsburg State, and the University of Kansas. Meeting these requirements guarantees that you will be admitted to any of the Regents schools, and you will be well prepared for whatever post-secondary path you take. To meet the qualified admissions requirements, you must be a Kansas resident who has completed the Kansas Regents curriculum with a grade point average of 2.0 or above, and a score of 21 or higher on your ACT test. If your ACT score is lower than 21, but you're in the top third of your class, you still meet the requirements.
The credits needed for Board of Regents curriculum is actually very similar to the credits needed to graduate, with the following differences. Of your required science credits, one of those must be either physics or chemistry, and your math credits must include Algebra 2 or higher, and your ACT math score must be 22 or higher. If your ACT math score is less than 22, then you will need to complete 4 approved math credits in high school, with one of those being completed your senior year. Remember how your counselor has been telling you the importance of your ACT score? Maybe that's starting to make sense. I know it's all kind of confusing, but visit with your grade level counselor and they'll help you figure out where you stand on Kansas qualified admissions. Now, let's take a closer look at the classes at Northwest.
The required curriculum includes core classes and electives. Required core classes refer to the English, science, math, and social studies classes that you have to complete in order to graduate. Here are the classes you'll need to complete in the 4 core areas. 4 credits of language arts are needed to graduate, including 9th, 10th, 11th, and a 12th grade language arts course. Honors options are available for all grade levels, and juniors and seniors also have the option to take advanced placement classes for college credit. Whatever your grade level, your current teachers will be making recommendations for next year in all of your core classes.
Math courses are always sequential, which means there's a specific order for taking those. For example, both semesters of Algebra 1 must be completed first, then both semesters of Geometry, and then Algebra 2. Your math placement for next year will be based on your current teacher's recommendation. Remember, you have to earn at least 3 math credits to graduate.
Social studies classes shown are needed for graduation and include regular classes or honors. If you're going to be a senior, you may take year-long AP Government instead of the required semester-long regular or honors government. Again, an AP course provides an opportunity to earn college credit. There are also several elective opportunities in the social studies area that we'll show you in just a minute.
Science. Northwest offers a wide variety of science courses to fit almost any interest, and there are also AP classes available to earn college credit. Most courses have a prerequisite science course, math course, or in some cases both. For example, the prerequisites for chemistry are Biology 1 and Algebra 1, so both of those courses must be completed before taking chemistry. Be sure to pay attention to the prerequisites for all science classes, as well as the prerequisites for many other classes. If you haven't completed the prerequisite, you can't take the course. Also, your current science teacher will be making a recommendation about which science course they believe you should consider for next year.
1 credit of Fine Arts is required to graduate. All the courses shown meet the Fine Arts requirement, including semester courses, piano keyboarding, photo imaging, essentials of interior design, and web page design. Remember, you must have 1 full credit, which is 2 semesters. So if you take a semester-long class for half credit, you will still need an additional half credit of fine arts before graduation. Many of you will take a fine arts course just to meet the credit requirement, but don't ignore this area as a career path. There are many career opportunities connected to the talents developed in fine arts. Visit with one of the fine arts teachers about those opportunities. Every student has to complete a full credit of PE Health and Foundations to graduate, which should have been completed your freshman year. Weights, aquatics, and lifetime sports are PE elective credits, but don't replace the required PE Health and Foundation credit for graduation. You must pass both semesters of PE Foundations before you can take any of the other PE elective courses. If your transcript doesn't show that you've passed 2 semesters of PE Health and Foundations, be sure to visit with your grade level counselor.
Other required courses include financial literacy, which is taken your junior year or may be taken during the summer school session after your sophomore year. Advocacy is required and taken every semester, and don't forget, advocacy credits count towards elective credits, and your advocacy grade is included in your grade point average. Every student must also have 1 semester of a career or technical education course. All business, family and consumer science, and technology courses meet this requirement.
You will need a minimum of 7 elective credits to graduate, and it's fairly easy to accumulate those credits. The opportunity to choose electives allows you to explore various classes and pathways, or to concentrate in a particular pathway if you choose. So when you choose electives, think about what you might want to explore, what you have an interest or passion in, or as a way of additional preparation for your plans after high school. Whatever the reason you choose an elective, it should serve some purpose in your educational plans. Now let's look at the many elective opportunities you have. No other high school in the Wichita area offers more elective choices than Northwest.
There are additional electives available at Northwest in PE, English, and Social Studies. AP Psychology, AP European History, and Speech all offer the opportunity to earn college credit. These are a great way to earn an elective credit for high school and earn college credit at the same time.
Want to be a proctor, teacher assistant, or maybe a student coach? Check out the requirements. Juniors and seniors only, please. If you wish to be a teacher assistant or student coach, be sure that you visit with a specific teacher about that possibility. You'll need to complete an application for these positions, and those are available from your counselor.
Interested in the possibility of being a teacher someday? You should consider classes in the teaching career pathway. The pathway begins with the Teaching as a Career class, which can be taken as a sophomore, and you can also receive college credit. This is a great way to explore the teaching profession and find out if it's your possible future career.
Do you have a passion for leading? You should consider the new leadership classes. Leadership in Action, a class which can be taken as a junior, is a technical level course. In it, students examine leadership through perspectives of person, position, process, practice, and purpose. They implement leadership ethics and values, analyze their own leadership strengths and skills, and experience the process of exercising inclusive leadership through advocacy for social change. After completing Leadership in Action, students have the opportunity to apply to continue in Community Connections or Career Connections to learn more about leadership. In these application level courses, students integrate and apply the theories or concepts learned in the technical level course. Emphasis is placed on clarifying students' personal values, evaluating the code of ethics for the organization and/or chosen profession, adaptive leadership, solving issues identified within the local community. Students spend most of this class time with a local community leader mentor. Fabric and design, culinary, food and nutrition, child development and care, family relationships. These are the areas you will learn about in family and consumer science courses. Want to be an interior designer? Interested in being a chef or managing a restaurant? Interested in a possible career as an early childhood teacher or caregiver?
Have you ever thought of a career in game design or computer programming? Maybe you've thought of becoming an accountant or an audiovisual engineer, or maybe you've considered the idea of becoming a journalist, a business owner, or a marketing executive. These are just a few of the career pathway programs available in the business department.
If you're interested in computer science, Northwest is the only school in the state that offers all 4 strands in the IT Academy. Certification in high-demand fields can be earned while in high school by completing courses. Speak with Mr. Dennis or Mr. Monroe for more information.
If you have an interest in engineering, science, or computer technology and think one of those may be your eventual career path, you should consider taking Project Lead the Way courses. Project Lead the Way classes are designed to help you start gaining the skills and knowledge needed to be successful in careers involving science, technology, engineering, or math.
The aviation pathway at Northwest is for freshmen and sophomores who desire to know more about the aviation field and get a solid foundation in aviation. These classes can be followed up at WSU Tech during the junior and senior year. The Technical Education Department at Northwest offers courses in cabinetry and furniture making, as well as machine tool technology. The introductory courses of these hands-on classes even offer the opportunity to earn college credit at WSU Tech. These pathways can also lead to more advanced training at WSU Tech and eventually to a rewarding career in manufacturing and production.
Parlez-vous français?
¿Cómo estás?
It's recommended that every college-bound student complete at least 1 year of a foreign language. A foreign language class isn't required to graduate or to be admitted to Kansas colleges, but it may be a required class at the college you attend. Taking some foreign language in high school is a great way to prepare not only for college, but for a diverse world that we live in.
If you think the military may be in your future, or you are just interested in learning how to develop skills to become an effective leader, you might want to consider ROTC, Reserve Officer Training Corps. For juniors and seniors who have never been in ROTC but would like to explore this option, there is a special 1-semester class available. This class allows you to explore what being an ROTC cadet is all about and how this path might benefit you in the future. Wow! That's a lot of options, but like we told you, no other high school has more elective choices than Northwest.
By the way, if you'd like to read the description of any course offered at Northwest, you can see those in the District Program of Studies. The Program of Studies will be located on the Northwest webpage. It includes all courses offered by the district, so some of what you see may not be available at Northwest. Use your pre-enrollment form to see what courses can be taken at Northwest. This presentation will also be available on the Northwest webpage.
Just a reminder, schedule changes are made during enrollment or before the start of school. Once school starts, changes are only made if your schedule doesn't have a course for every period, a class is not appropriate for your individual skill level, you haven't completed a prerequisite for a class on your schedule, or there is a class in your schedule that you've already taken, although some elective classes may be repeated for credit.
After school begins in the fall, schedule changes are not made for the following reasons: withdrawing from an advanced placement class, you have a preference for a particular teacher, different period, or to take an elective class a different semester, you would like to be in class with a family member or friend, or you change your mind about taking a class. So, the most important message about schedule changes is this: give careful and serious consideration to the classes you choose because you may not be able to change them.
There are deadlines each semester as to when schedule changes can be made. Make sure you are aware that after the semester starts, you can't change your mind on classes in which you are enrolled. Remember, Grizzlies, the goal is graduation and preparation for your next step after high school, whether that's a 4-year college, community college, a technical or trade school, or perhaps the military. These are the credits you need. Whenever choosing your classes, first ask yourself, does this class move me closer to the goal of graduation? And then ask yourself, how will this class help me reach my goals after graduation? Your grade level counselor and our college and career coordinator can help guide you in these decisions.
So what's the next step for pre-enrollment? In a few days, you will need to complete your enrollment card, including having your parents sign it. Your grade level counselor will help in the selection of your core classes, but you will select your electives. Please choose 10 elective classes and number those from 1 to 10 on your enrollment card, with 1 being your first choice, 2 your second choice, 3 your third, and well, I think you get the idea. And remember, if you haven't completed the prerequisite, you can't take the course. Make sure you turn in your pre-enrollment card to your social studies teacher. The deadline to turn in your card is January 14th, but don't wait until the last minute. Northwest has the most awesome, kind, and patient counselors, but if you don't turn your card in,
That's it. Pre-enrollment will be done and you'll be ready to look forward to next year, but only after taking care of business the rest of this year. Remember, Grizzlies, pride, respect, excellence, if these are at the center of your personal and academic life, success in school and in your relationship with others will most certainly follow. Have a great day, Grizzlies!